Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be teaching you how to wash your makeup brushes. This is a very popular question that comes through to me all the time. I wanted to give you a refresh because I do have a video on my channel talking about this, but I think it's time to do a little refresh, how to clean them, when to clean them, what to use. Are you ready? Let's get this beauty started. So this is my essential makeup brush kit that I designed for you years ago. It's had a couple different versions, and the latest version is where I have all of the names of the brushes on the handles. So that was really important for me to have that for you so you don't get frustrated. You know exactly what to use each brush for, and it's a real tool. This is a travel kit. I wanted you to have something that you could literally just throw into your weekend bag, or you can throw into your carry-on and nothing's gonna happen to your brushes. My brushes are 100% vegan. I wanted them to be cruelty-free. They're ultra soft. And I've mentioned in my videos before, this was a very big thing for me because I knew what it felt like to be sitting in a makeup chair and have rough brushes just so irritating. And this is when I was, a lot younger, when I was modeling, and I just had so many different makeup artists working on me all over the world that I used to get kind of like, oh no, like triggered, like, here we go. I got to sit in the makeup chair. I hope her brushes are soft because it's so irritating. My eyes would be red afterwards because they would be dragging across trying to smudge an eyeliner. And I'd never wanted my customer that is a mature customer to feel like this is not very comfortable, or I don't really love how this feels. So I made sure that my brushes were really soft and just felt like glided on the skin, like felt so beautiful that you really enjoyed doing it. So of course, you know that I'm all about the experience and I want you to feel good and look forward to every aspect of using my product. So that was really one of my biggest kind of intentions when it came to my brush kit. You have 10 brushes. It's really 11 because we have the concealer brush that is actually new for me. You can buy it by itself also, but it's a concealer brush. And then you have the lip brush that's retractable, which is great. So if you have the Confidence lipstick or Beach House and you really want a precision application, you can get that with the lip brush. So this is sold individually, and my foundation buffing brush is sold individually. And I have an eyeshadow blending brush that's sold separately. So you can see my brushes are dirty. So this is a really great time to be talking about how to clean your brushes. So what I like to do is when I open up my little tube, I'll keep my dirty brushes in one, my clean brushes in the other, so that then I know, okay, now all of my brushes are dirty. I'll wash them once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, just depends. If I have breakouts and things that are going on, I will obviously wash them sooner than that, just depending. I don't want to keep, using a foundation buffing brush, and when I had those really big blemishes, I don't want to be spreading bacteria all over my face, so I'll wash them more frequently. You can do an emergency situation. You can spray them with alcohol. I don't suggest doing that as a practice because I don't want you to dry out the hair here on these brushes. But basically, it's very simple. You don't have to make this complicated, but there is a rule that you need to kind of abide by when you do wash your brushes. So you can use liquid soap if you want to. I actually have from Cinema Secrets. This is a solid makeup brush cleaner. It's a brush soap, all natural, vegan, made with coconut oil. So it's nice for travel. It's a solid. So there's nothing that's ever going to leak or what have you. You wet your brush and you swirl it into the product. And then on the top of this, it's all these textures. So basically, when you have like your foundation buffing brush, that's really hard when you have a lot of buildup of BB cream, foundation, CC cream, what have you. You use the top and it separates, like it breaks up all of that hard makeup that you have here on the brush. So I really love this. I haven't been able to find it again. I bought it at Sephora in store, but I will try to find this and link it below, but it's really great. I really enjoy it. I find the brushes are really nice and moisturized with the coconut oil, what have you. It doesn't dry them out or what have you. So I really like that. Now, my biggest tip for you is when you wash your brushes, you have to wash them with them facing down. So you do not want to face your brushes up and let the water just roll down into this ferrule, which is the silver part, that is what's holding the brush bristles together to the wood. So when you do that, basically it will fall apart. So you want to make sure that your water is just coming down. You can, use it in your hand if you want to. You can use the top of this if you want to. It just depends on what's going to work best for you. But that's what you do. You go down the line, you wash every single brush same exact way. And then you want to make sure that the water is running clear. So that's when you know that your brush, okay, now it's really clean. You want to sculpt the brush again the way that it is when you set it down on a paper towel or on a towel to dry. So you want to reshape it, and then you're going to just place it down to dry overnight. You don't want to dry them with them sticking straight up in the cup. You don't want to dry them with them facing down. You want to just lay them flat, make sure that you've really reshaped the hair, and then just let them dry overnight. So that is really one of the biggest parts that is really important. So if you are allowing water to get into your brushes, you will ruin your brushes. So that's something to really consider and pay attention to, because it's easy to forget. It's easy to just do it and be like, oh no, wait, why is my brush hair falling out? So these brushes should last you a very, very long time if you take care of them and you don't abuse them and you do wash them. And I know that that might be something that you kind of overlook, like, oh, big deal, I don't need to wash my brushes, it's fine. Well, when you go to apply your blush and you have so many different colors of your blush on here, you're not going to get the color that you really want on your skin. So that's why you really do want to have clean brushes. You want your eyeshadow to look like the eyeshadow you're dipping into. You don't want it to be a mixture of like 7 different colors and then all the buildup, and then it's like a kind of like a new color. So that's what's really important. So it's a very simple, not complicated. You don't need all the Amazon contraptions that you see. It's going to be clutter. It's going to be just something extra on your sink. You don't want that. You want to keep it simple. You can use your hand. You can use just like a solid makeup brush wash like this, and really take care of your brushes and enjoy the fact it's such a good feeling when they're clean and they're not dirty. And it's like, oh gosh, every time I see my clean brushes, when I like take the time to do it and I'm set up properly, I'm like so excited because I'm like, oh, so happy. I see white. So my brushes will turn white like they came when you actually brush them. They'll look like this once you clean them, very simply, not a lot of time, but you don't like to see this all the time. You want to make sure that this is nice and clean. So that's basically it. I wanted to have a new refreshed video for you because I will refer to it. I'll put it on my website underneath the product page, so you'll see how to wash them, how to take care of them. I'm really excited that I'm getting a lot of great feedback now that we have the reviews up on the new website, and I'm loving that you're really enjoying these makeup brushes that I spent a lot of time designing for you. So ladies, until my next video, I'll see you later.